Hans, what is
Anyways,
going on between you and Hikaru? I'm very interested in this question. Why does he attack you all the time?
I think that for him, perhaps because I'm American and I'm up and coming, it's about jealousy. I think that he's very sensitive to anyone competing with him, anyone being better than him, anyone criticizing him, because he is he's the biggest content creator on chess.com.
Yeah.
And all the biggest content creators are under chess.com, right? So because of that, for example, Hikaru can abuse his power at chess.com to really silence people. For example, like he was playing against Alireza, and after the match, he says that he will never do an interview if the chess bras are commentating. So if Aman or Eric are commentating a tournament, he says he'll never do an interview. But come on, these guys both are at chess.com. Hikaru is the most powerful. So he's essentially saying, he's indirectly pressuring chess.com to fire or take out this person just because he has a personal vendetta. So I think for him, he's so used to abusing his power in the chess world because he has chess.com backing him and he has all these fans, that I think that anytime anyone criticizes him and he can't control them or he can't attack them, for him, he just hates it. Because in reality, there's no one else in the chess world who is willing to criticize. I don't see anyone really criticizing him. I think I was the only person.
No, but we have a common friend who is criticizing him a lot. Your teacher.
Kramnik, of course, is the only one.
Yes, your teacher.
But yes.
Your master.
No, I wouldn't say my teacher. But for example, the reason why Kramnik can do this is because Kramnik is first of all, a complete legend of the game, one of the greatest players of all time, first of all. Second of all, he's not on a contract with chess.com where he does commentary and he makes videos. You would not believe, if you look at the list of top players and you look at how many of them have done some contract or thing with chess.com or they can't say bad things about chess.com or blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, the entire chess world, all the major figures, they have some connection to this chess.com Play Magnus group where they don't criticize. But don't you see the hypocrisy of when, for example, I damaged this hotel room, which I did in private. I was alone. Nobody was hurt. I apologized. I paid the bill. And since then, I've given a lot of money. I literally leave a lot of money for the cleaning people. Even I was in Croatia, I asked this woman, I gave her literally her full month's salary in cash. So people, and again, I'm only saying this now because my character has been criticized. But when I did that, I told no one. It's just something that you should do because, of course, I should not damage a hotel room. But my point is that when I do that, you see every single person on chess.com, they're like an army when they release everything at the same time. But with Hikaru, there's silence. Why is there silence? If all these people are honest people who are talking about the truth, and they are not just greedy people who only care about money, then they should treat everyone by the same standard and not give special treatment to people who they have financial ties with. Because that's the whole point of having an objective and fair society where you have free speech and you have the ability to criticize everyone and say whatever you want. But when you live in the chess world where I am and Kramnik and very few other people are even willing to criticize them, then of course they will use their army and power to make someone like me look like the crazy controversial one. Or the way that they have branded Kramnik as this crazy old man who the way that their propaganda about him is completely ridiculous.
I agree.
And then you see with Jospem, like the way that chess.com and Hikaru are using their propaganda to make Kramnik, make everyone forget that he is this legendary world champion. It's completely insane. Like they have created this sort of image of this crazy old man who knows nothing. When, if you look at the Jospem match, there's clearly some serious issues on chess.com. And especially during the Bullet Chess Championship match, there is lag in the final of the match. And even the commentators are blaming the players because they're so afraid to criticize chess.com. Like it's chess.com's fault that there's lag. And the commentators are like, oh, the players must be disconnecting. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on. I can assure you that all these chess.com content creators, they're so afraid to criticize. It's a complete dictatorship and monopoly in the chess world.
Yeah, Kramnik says the same.